So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty... He's tried one! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Vieira. Messi. And it's Vieira. Maldini. Oh no, this does not look good.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Maldini. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Beckenbauer knocks it out wide. Flings in, he rises! It's hit the crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Haaland might just make this. And it's Gullit. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Neither side yet able to find the net. Maldini is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that looks a decent ball. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rafael Varane. Pull it. Deftly out wide. Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had it taken off him. Driving on and making good progress. Tries to pass it through. Pelé, he has found the way through. Cleared without complication. And it's Messi. Now it's Gullit.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Maldini. Beckenbauer. And it's Vieira. Back into the middle. And here's Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vasco da Gama finding their passes. That is good alertness. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Messi. Maldini. Very nicely done. Maldini stood his ground strongly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play. Thuram. It's a good ball out wide. Beckenbauer. Maldini. And it's Neymar. And Neymar. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Teremos uma substituição.
So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Maldini. Beckenbauer. And it's Vieira. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lahm tries to clear. And here's the chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Maldini. Neymar. That's Vieira. Played back in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And they're quick to get it back. Knocks it into space. Saliba gets good distance on it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get... Decent chance! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Cruzeiro are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Cruzeiro have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing.
And a chance! Oh, taken with style! And this is Ibrahimovic. 60 minutes played. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Nicely weighted ball. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Yamal. And it's Vieira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Vasco da Gama have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support. But they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
Saliba going vertical. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ball driven towards a mighty... That's another chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Vasco da Gama grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Maldini thinks about the shot. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Goal! Cruzeiro! Into the lead once more.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Cruzeiro get themselves into the lead.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 6.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Camisa 8, camisa 16. Substituição em andamento.
Out towards the flank.
Vasco da Gama really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's made its way to him. Nicely spread. Yamal's cross. Saliba gets it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Adriano. Now it's Haaland. And he's there to make the challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substituição.
And there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Pedri. And this is Del Piero. Shot a goal! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Vasco da Gama really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rafael Varane. That has been knocked clear. Adriano! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Take back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
5 minutes to add. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. And it's Vieira. Yamal. Saliba getting this one clear. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 20. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 17. Substituição em andamento.
Into extra time we go. Vasco da Gama displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better?
This is the time you need that pace.
Del Piero. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Maldini. And here's Del Piero. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cruzeiro are looking to break at pace. And that is as far as they're going to go. Saliba. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get it back? And the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Terrific header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance to shoot! And that's a real chance missed. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Teremos uma substituição.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Vieira. And here's Del Piero. And he's had a hit!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. And he's in on goal. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's positional goals. He utilised...
Big header! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Vasco da Gama really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen?